Woohoo!
All right, we are recording. Woohoo.
So is
Yay.
that the cumulonimbus cloud?
Yes. Okay, and I have Karen for round one, Mano for round two. Karl, you're up
Right?
third, and then Faith, you are doing the bonus.
Yes.
Okay, cool, cool.
And you got me down for a round on June 12th?
I did. I put you down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Peggy,
Yeah.
how are you enjoying the bridge?
Very much. Thank you. We haven't had anything the last couple of weekends for various reasons. So I think I forgot everything, but no, it's great. She's terrific.
She's very good.
Yeah.
Very nice. For those of you who don't know, Peggy is learning to play bridge.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Duplicate bridge, which is kind of serious and
Yeah.
It means you officially entered old people's retirement.
Yeah,
My grandfather plays bridge most of the week.
actually, both my daughters and my son-in-law also play bridge.
oh,
Yeah.
good. See, it's not all just old codgers.
They really like the game. They got hooked on it. We play online every weekend. I mean, they're all in different places, but we
Ah,
play online every
So,
week.
so duplicate bridge would be two connections between San Francisco and the north side of the Golden Gate.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Ignore Jim.
At my age, I
Perfectly
don't
fine.
get much.
For those of you not familiar with the bridge, it's like most card games. You play a hand and you get points. But in duplicate bridge, they try to take the luck out of it. If you happen to get good cards, because every table plays the same hands, and how you're scored is how you did on your hand compared to every other pair that had the same hands.
ah.
So even if you get rotten cards, you can come out on top simply because you played better with your rotten cards than the people who got all the good cards.
See, and I'm getting it confused with cribbage, which has the little board with the pegs that move around. That
Oh,
my grandmother played that one when she wanted to be less
I always
competitive.
found the bidding process of bridge very complicated.
that is the big hurdle.
Is it like the bidding process with spades?
But like an order of magnitude more complicated.
Okay.
I was gonna say I've done spades. That isn't terrible.
Spades is what we would always do on holidays, just because it was easier to keep track of with other people drinking.
Spades
Yeah.
and hearts, games like spades and hearts are good introduction to bridge
Yeah.
because they introduce the concept of trumps and
Yeah.
tricks.
Yeah.
Bidding is way simpler than bridge. And
Yeah.
Just thinking.
What
Bridge
about
bidding.
pinochle?
Bridge bidding is like a language. You have
Yeah.
to learn.
I mean, that's
Like
not a
pinochle?
top. I don't know pinochle.
Uh-huh.
Started. Okay. The
Oh,
conversation
man.
makes me start wondering, when
Now
did
you're making me
the
think of good
52
team names.
52 card deck start with? Yeah.
well, the deck of cards goes back to the ancient Chinese. They had the whole thing, started the basic idea, but you had to get the production of the thing waited until you had woodcuts and they could make copies of that. But the modern card deck really started with the French
Yeah.
in around I think it was the 19th or 18th century. And they are the ones who got the red suits, the red suits, and the black
Okay.
suits.
This sounds like a trivia category.
Right?
It has been.
Has
Oh,
it?
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it has.
Right. I guess it makes sense that we require printing technology. So in Europe, at least, it would probably have come after Gutenberg.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was the final form came from the British, and they are the ones who finally, with their printing press, developed the final format that we have of spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. And the British government imposed a tax on each pack of cards, and to show that they had paid the tax, the ace of spades card, you notice, has the manufacturer's name and so on.
Oh, okay.
Originally, that was proof that you had paid the tax. That was your proof that you had paid the tax and had the license to print the
I
card.
remember reading something about one time when Quebec was New France, they there was some use of playing cards is money, because they'd run out of gold coins and printed paper money.
Ah,
Yeah. I think it was between when during the months when they couldn't get ships coming from
There
Europe.
she is.
I admitted her.
Like we all did
Yeah.
simultaneously.
All right, let me make Karen a co-host real
I
quick.
can't figure out how to get my laptop to connect to Ramiro's monitors.
Practice.
It's technologically advanced.
That's Carnegie
He's-
Hall, Vincent.
He's like he's in
I-
he's in DC right now, so like, but he's safe. So
I'm being a smartass today. I feel like
Never. You. Come
me.
on.
No, I know.
you're allowed to be a smartass.
Yeah.
Yeah, better to be a smartass than a dumbass.
Yeah.
Well, I am that too, dumbass.
I've been trapped with 2 cats for 24 hours.
It sounds like
not good.
heaven.
I've been singing
Speak
them.
slowly. Speak
I've been-
slowly.
I have been singing them songs about themselves the whole entire time. It's been wonderful. They're annoyed with me. They want Ramiro back.
Oh,
He'll be home in 24 hours, so it'll be fine.
May I ask? Okay, I'm good. Oh no, it's being recorded. Well, I'll ask.
You can ask.
Any married people here? What's the longest you've been away from your spouse?
A
uh,
month
3 weeks.
when I went to New Zealand.
Wow.
I
Uh,
think we've been separated maybe like 72 hours, like 3 to 4 days. Like
Wow.
mhm.
I can beat all of you guys. It's 6 years.
6 years.
wow.
Six
Wow.
years ago, my wife and I separated. So I moved. We are not divorced. We're separated. So I'm in California and she's in Cleveland. So yeah, 6 years we've been separated. But I don't think that's what your Karen is asking about.
Because you're not
I mean, I
intending to
like
get
the
back
person
together.
I'm with.
Right.
I don't want to divorce the person I'm with.
What?
I said I like the person I'm with. I don't want to divorce the person I'm with. Not saying anybody does,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
it's weird to be kind of, because who's gonna make me espresso coffee? Like,
Not like he makes it.
no,
I know
I've
that-
had to go to Starbucks because I can't like get.
You
my-
had to? Oh, Faith.
Yes, because I don't know how to work the machine.
Oh,
I know this one couple, they like go everywhere together. Like I was at a meeting and they were there. She's on the commission. It doesn't matter what it was. Anyway, she's on with me and he was there. And then I just made chit chat after, like, oh, sharing one car coming from another meeting or whatever. And it's like, no, they go and he sits there. And then when he has meetings, she goes and sits. They go everywhere together. And I thought that sounded, as an unmarried person, I thought, oh, that sounds wonderful.
That would be weird.
Sometimes it does, like if they're your best friend, because Ramiro's my best friend. Like it's almost like an extension of yourself to be able to talk about whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like we're dependent on each other. It's just like, hey, did you watch this Jordan Peterson video and can we talk about it?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah. So
And they're older and they're both retired. So I don't imagine it's been their whole
Mhm.
life. But anyway.
Yeah.
Faith, there is.
I don't know. Wouldn't anybody you hooked up with, there'd be some things that one of them likes and the other doesn't, so that you just
Yeah.
it's for some people it is like, he's my scuba diving buddy. Like we
Yeah.
scuba dive together. We do endurance events together. So it's
Marriage.
He's-
It's called
he's-
marriage, Faith.
It's
Yeah.
not just marriage. It's just he's doing an Ironman triathlon, which means he's going to swim 2.4 miles, bike 112 miles, and then run a full marathon. And I'll be there to support him and, let him feel like he's a badass. And then I'm going to go run a marathon. He's going to run it at the same time. And we both know that like we can psychologically take care of ourselves so that when we're done, we'll just be like, yeah, you're badass. I'm badass. We're awesome.
Mono,
know?
it sounded like you were going to say something,
Yeah.
Mono.
Yeah, Faith, I was just going to tell. There is this thing called instant coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
we have instant coffee, but so when Adrian came over, and we're gonna blame Adrian on this. Adrian has an espresso machine, and she made us espresso when we were in Calgary. And so he's been wanting to get one, and then he's like, "Hey, Adrian's coming over. Why don't I just go ahead and buy the espresso machine?" So we did, and she kind of like helped him refine how to do the espresso. And we had espresso martinis while she was here. We had espresso coffee. It's like I can't ever divorce you. Like you're my barista, you're the person who owns the dishwasher, and you fold the laundry. Like
Wow.
Well,
I'll make your doctor's appointments, and I'll do the yard work if you fold the laundry and do all the other things I don't like.
I
My wife and I are like a Venn diagram, We're in the middle there, and I have this and I have this. And as a side note, we average $200 a month at Starbucks. So that's just
Get an
Wow.
espresso machine. It's gonna pay. I've calculated it's gonna pay for itself.
I like the flat white though.
You can make a flat white. I've been making my own cold brew, and he started to make espresso and was like, because we got the Breville machine, so he's been doing like steamed milk, and I'm just like, I don't need Starbucks anymore.
I like actually I like instant coffee, which puts me down as a barbarian among many.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh,
I like
geez.
Mono, we do decaf
That's
in
not
this house.
coffee.
We do
I know.
decaf in this house.
I have a friend of mine. I visited him one day, and he said, "You'd like a cup of coffee?" And I said, "Sure." And he took me to his room. He has this coffee machine that looks like the deck of the Starship Enterprise.
Wow.
With pressure gauges and temperature gauges, and the milk, and it spurts out and all that, and gives a perfect. And I said, Dan, this is wasted on me. I drink instant coffee. I don't know anything better than. So, but anyway, it was okay. I mean, I don't say it was bad coffee, but I couldn't tell the difference, to be quite honest.
Nescafe is delicious. I
Yeah.
discovered it in Israel. Nescafe, very good.
We
Yeah.
keep
I don't know.
instant coffee in the house
Instant
for
coffee.
and we do decaf. We do decaf espresso. So like some people may think that's like barbaric, but you
No,
can have coffee
good.
at 10 o'clock at night and not
Yes.
get hyped up on it. So
Oh well.
and then plus you
Coffee's
can
never
put
been
it,
my cup of tea.
but then you take the coffee grounds and you put it in your compost or you put it in your garden. So that's
Yes.
like a justifiable, because we've
Wearing my
got a
coffee
garden.
shirt.
And speaking of the controls of the Starship Enterprise, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Yes, Earl Grey tea is amazing. I do decaf like Irish tea, decaf breakfast tea, all of that, so I can have it at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm so bad about it. What are you sharing with us, Karl?
Okay.
Is this about coffee milk?
It's about an elaborate coffee making process.
It's okay. I don't want one of those little siphoning contraptions in my house.
It's from a James Bond movie.
Yes.
He likes
and
to
while,
let die.
And while you're at it, play a recording of a certain piece by Bach. You've heard of the coffee cantata?
Oh, we can't interrupt Cat because of hockey.
Smells like it's gonna rain outside. I hope it does.
Started yet?
Nope.
All right. I'm getting ready. Sorry, I was making up the room, so trying to even everybody out. Let's open some breakout rooms and come up with some team names, shall we?
We shall.
Sure.
All right. Go forth and create
Prosper.
fun team names.
Join.
All right.
All right. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Have you played trivia with us before?
Yeah. Okay.
You have, or
Yeah.
can
Hello.
you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah. I get.
You've played Susan's trivia before?
For trivia quiz.
I'm sorry.
For trivia quiz. Yeah.
Who sent you the invite?
Yeah. I join trivia now.
You join who? I'm sorry.
I join trivia for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who plays the trivia?
Yes.
You know Susan?
Yeah. Decision. Yeah.
Okay. I can assign you to a room if you want to play. This is social trivia where we play 4 rounds of trivia, answer questions.
Go.
Are you not wanting to play trivia?
Yeah. I have been.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah. Okay.
Who all do you know on the trivia team?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, I'm asking who you know in trivia that you play with.
Yeah. I have play about that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just having trouble understanding who you know and how you got to come to our trivia.
Yeah. I know about Facebook that impact me.
I can add you to a team if you are interested in playing trivia.
Yeah. Maybe someone has invited me.
Who invited you?
Facebook user.
Hello. Gerald, have you played before?
I have not.
Oh, who do you know in the Facebook trivia?
I know Karl and Vincent from
Oh,
California.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm going to assign you to a room. I think we're in the process of breakout rooms where we are picking team names. So I will assign you to a room but we'll probably be coming back pretty soon. So just so you know.
Okay.
All right. I will assign you here in just a second. All right. You should get an invite to join a room. Welcome. All right, let's close some rooms. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Gerald is having some issues, so we'll
Okay,
bear with him.
not a
Vincent,
problem.
Vincent, can you send him in the chat, make the basics, make sure his volume is up and that his, and how to click the microphone?
See, I can hear you now,
Oh, great.
Oh,
but in the
okay.
breakout room, I couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
talking with Gerald before I assigned him to a room, and I could hear him fine. So that was interesting. We also, sorry for the delay, we had someone else join that.
William Add.
Yes, and they were very sketchy, and it appeared that English was not their first language, and I wasn't sure what was going on, so I removed them.
Thank you for
Because I
being
kept
vigilant.
asking questions, trying to figure out, all right, who did they know? How did they get the link? And it was
Well, why would you do that though? Because Mano's so nice. Oh, there he is. Okay.
yeah,
Thank you, Ben, for being on security. So,
sure, not a
Gerald,
problem.
while you can hear us and before we start, Gerald, I want to suggest, if I may, one thing you could try is to stay on screen here and also log in on your phone and use your phone for audio, backup audio for when we're in the breakout room.
And Alan, I
Oh.
don't have an accent. All of you have accents.
Good one, Mano. Yes.
Yeah.
I know I do everywhere else in the world, but not in my area.
Oh, you have one too, Kevin.
That's what I mean. Everywhere else except where I live.
When I'm in people's homes and so we get talking and then I mention, well, I am an immigrant. Really? I know it's hard for you to tell because I've learned my English so well. So well, where are you from? Well, I'm from Toronto. Oh,
okay. Okay, let's get some team
Just
names,
so
shall we,
Ben,
guys?
Gerald is a little sketchy, so we got to be
Oh, okay. I mean, I can boot him if you guys say he's sketchy, but
That's how you.
No, I'm kidding. I know who Gerald is.
So,
Okay.
well, gee, his last name does look a bit like sketchy.
I think we should be very careful. I think Vincent is very sketchy, so we might have to.
I know. Well, yeah.
Um,
They've been on here for 4 years.
let's get some names, guys. Team 1, Karen, Norman, Vincent, and our new person, Gerald.
Yes.
What is the name of your team?
Hopefully,
I will say it.
Not too much of a disappointment.
Oh no, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
Yes. One good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself.
Oh. All right.
Yes.
Okay, and team 2, we have for now, because I'm sure we'll add more people later, Mano, Avi, and Paul C.
Trump tariffs create taco traders.
I love that.
That one's really good.
That was so good.
Thank Mano for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and on team 3, we have Karl, Alan, Kevin, and Kyle.
There's
Oh,
no Alan.
inspired by a conversation we had at the start of trivia. Bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7 no trumps.
Nice. That's good. I like that. Okay, and finally, in bonus, we have Faith, Janine, Jim, and Peggy.
We have a taco truck on every corner.
Oh, another taco reference. Awesome.
We're honoring somebody.
Now, do our
Thank you.
Canadian friends get the taco reference?
I do.
Yes, well, I have run across it today, so the
I don't get it because I only heard it on the radio about 5 times, but I don't know what they were referring to.
Acronym.
Yeah.
acronym for Trump always chickens out.
I just learned about it at 7 p.m. today.
And a member of the press asked him about it to
Yeah.
his face.
Did he? I haven't seen the
It's a
video. I just
nasty
read about it.
question.
Did anybody watch the
I need
video?
lateral fact checking, Karen. This is what we talked about at our skeptic camp is
I saw
lateral
the video.
fact checking.
I saw the video.
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, really? Oh, I never heard that," or something like that. It was funny.
And then a taco trader is somebody who realizes that, okay, if Trump says, here's, I'm going to set tariffs here, then everyone sells except for these taco traders who quickly buy up those shares that haven't been sold because they know that Trump is going to chicken out and the prices are going to go back up.
And he tries to explain that it's negotiation, how you start up here and then you do this, but it makes no sense. And of course, it's horrible negotiating skill. It's really bad.
Yeah. Crazy.
Who's on team 3?
Yeah.
We all stop at the
Karl,
letter
that's
K.
doing around.
Yeah.
Kyle, Kevin, Kyle,
there's
yeah.
There's stuff about I saw some Quora. I saw somebody talking about the lack of east reduction in east-west traffic through a rail line through Arizona, and I noted, well, gee, the traffic on the CPR through Calgary seems about normal.
All right, everybody. Welcome to game 270, season 5. We have 4 teams competing for this wonderful trivia game today. Team 1, one good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself. Team 2, Trump tariffs create taco traders. Team 3, Bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7 no trumps. And Team 4, a taco truck on every corner. Good luck, everyone. Karen, are you ready for round 1?
I am ready.
Okay.
Because we have a new person tonight. I just want to say what I will be doing is offering a category, and then people will go to their rooms and try and figure things out. If you don't hear something I say, please do ask a question. But if you don't understand, if my directions or something like that, trust that someone on your team will, or if you want, about the subject and you kind of elaborate, you ask a question, you could give it away to someone else just in asking the question.
Or you can ignore that advice and do what Rob does and then get yelled at by Karen.
And yes, I really yell a lot.
No, she scolded by Karen.
And yes, I do scold. And so then when you're in your room, if you have a question, you can always go down and you can ask for help, and I'll come answer your question in private.
For the record, we have the lowest score.
Yeah, not that we have the lowest score, but we're gonna.
Yes, we do. We need Deborah.
No, we
okay.
do.
And right now, Gerald, they are verbally arm wrestling over the new person who has arrived.
Well, the lowest score is currently 0, so you do have the lowest.
So at this point, they're going on team 2 because team 2 is the only team that has 3 people at this point.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
That
Okay.
works, I guess.
So the category is chart toppers through the years. Here is a list of songs that were top 10 on May that were number 1, not top 10, were number 1. That's a typo. They were number 1 on May 29th in various years. It is from thisdayinmusic.com. Match the song to the year. There are 12 options, each with a correct answer. You must choose 10 as your final answers. I will give you scratch the thing about giving you a little help on 4 of them because Susan wants you to get lower scores. She's not here. I'm going to say that. Scratch that. And Gerald, the reason why there are 12, because if you get one wrong, the one pairing wrong, then you automatically get 2 wrong. So I gave 12, but there's only 10 points max per round. So your team has to choose 10. Okay.
Okay.
So first I'm going to give you the years. So the years are and we repeat things verbally because it's being recorded and YouTube will not show the chat. Number 1, 1948. Number 2, 1951. Number 3, 1954. Number 4, 1962. Number 5, 1963. Number 6, 1971. Number 7, 1979. 8, 1984. 9, 1993. 10, 2007. 11, 2014. And 12, 2020. So those are the 12 years from which you will choose. Now I'm going to give you A through L names of songs that were number 1, not top 10. That is a mistake. I put top 10. They were number 1 on May 29th of whatever year. So let's see what's going to happen here. Okay.
Fight this feeling anymore. Done what I started fighting.
Vincent will entertain us while I work on some things here.
That song just came into my head.
Thank you very much.
I can't
Serenade
remember who
us.
it was
Did
by.
anybody write a song saying Big Brother was watching you for 1984?
That would have been a good thing, right?
Yes.
No, I don't think Big
Cancel,
Brother
so be
watching would
quiet.
be a good thing.
I know that song is not that old.
I'm
the
gonna
one-
make you feel old. I was born in 1984.
Oh my
I was
God.
born in 1990 yesterday.
And the crazy thing is 1984 makes me 41, which could sort of make
Oh,
me
we
think
gotta
I'm
sing
father.
happy birthday to Avi.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I'm going to hit enter and see what kind of formatting this has. Okay, it's kind of weird, but this is what you get. A, All That She Wants by Ace of Base. B, Sunday Girl by Blondie. C, Secret Love by Doris Day. D, Stay With Me by Sam Smith. E, Mockingbird Hill by Les Paul and Mary Ford. F, From Me to You by the Beatles. G, Good Luck Charm by Elvis Presley. H, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham! I, Stuck With You by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. J, Umbrella by Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. K, Knock 3 Times by Dawn. L, Nature Boy by Nat King Cole. Any questions? And I'll give the answers 1, the year, and then the letter.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
We'll send you to your rooms as soon as I make the chat go away. Go to more, and I go to breakout rooms, and I go open all rooms.
Okay, let me assign you Deborah.
Thank you.
You're going to team 2. All right. Have fun. And then I need to go to team 1 to replace Karen, who did the round.
Have fun.
All right. You good, Norman? He's joining. Okay, good. All right. I shall be back.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey, Karen, our team did not have an opportunity to actually winnow it down to 10. Is it okay with my team if I just make executive decisions on that?
Yeah.
You were fine with that.
Thank you very much. Anyone else need
Give
to
me a
check?
minute to make the executive decision.
Yes, I will. Anyone else need some time to do that, or are we cool?
Our team is good.
Okay. So Gerald, some people do PowerPoints, they have clips of videos and a lot of creativity. I am much more boring and low tech than that. So I will just be giving you the names and but please come again and know, or maybe tonight even, people will be using videos and PowerPoints and stuff.
Okay.
You ready, Peggy?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. Okie dokie. So number 1, 1948. Chat. Here we go. Slide this over. A lot of discussion about this one. And I did deliberately, I grouped I staggered what I thought might be interesting. Number 1 is L. There Was a Boy, Nature Boy by Nat King Cole. One of the best songs ever.
It is.
He's just masterful. It's a short, it's very simple, short song, but it's just fabulous. Okay, number 2, 1951. That was Tra La La Fiddly Dee, Mockingbird Hill, Les Paul and Mary Ford. E. Number 3. I live and Peggy does and Mano and Deborah and Paul. We are here in Monterey County. Susan is not here, but she's from Monterey County too. And this person was a local before her not too long ago passing. 1954 is C, Secret Love. Doris Day once had a secret love.
I had those two mixed up, so we left them off.
Yeah, I talked myself out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 is 1962, and it was Elvis wanting G, good luck charm, hanging on my
Yes.
heart. Yeah.
That made sense.
And for, even if you're not following music so much, number 5 was 1963 F, the Beatles, From Me to You. That's when the big hit came, that Meet the Beatles and everything. And that one is With Love From Me to You. But 63 was their big ta-da big change for them. Okay. So number 6 is 1971, and that was Knock 3 Times by Dawn, K. And Dawn then was known as Dawn featuring Tony Orlando, and then ultimately Tony Orlando and Dawn. And they had many hits, but at that time they were called Dawn. They did Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree, Candida. Okay, number 7, 1979. Now we're getting into when I was in high school. Number 7, B. Sunday Girl was Blondie, 7B, 1979. Number 8 was H. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham! Exclamation point. That's 1984.
Wham.
Okay. Number 9 was 1993, and that was A, All That She Wants by Ace of Base.
Good call, team. I didn't know that one.
Number
So old. I remember when they first came out.
2007, it was J, Umbrella by Rihanna and featuring Jay-Z. Under your umbrella, Ella, Ella. Hey, hey, hey. She sounds nothing like that. Thankfully.
I don't know what
I
you're
thought I
talking
was
about.
listening to a
You made an
recording.
exact copy, Karen.
Number 11 is 2014, and that is D. Stay with me. Won't you stay with me? Please stay with me. Sam Smith is begging.
He does not
You know,
sound
if
like that
you
at
keep
all.
accurately reproducing those songs, we're gonna have to pause the recording.
You are not accurately reproducing that one at all, Karen.
Number 12 is 2020 is I, Stuck With You by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber, and I can't even attempt that song. I've never heard it that I know of.
We got those wrong. Darn.
Okay. So thank you very much for playing, and on to our wonderful host for scores.
All right. Very nice, Karen. That was a fun round.
I don't get
Okay.
how that, but oh well.
So let's get some scores here. Team one good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself. What did we get, Vincent?
Got 7. Although I don't
Not too
we can.
shabby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Team 2,
Got
Trump
7.
tariffs create taco traders.
7
We got-
also.
Also a 7. Look at that. Okay.
So
Team
it's-
3, Bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7 no trumps.
We got 10.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at that. 10. Woo.
We missed the 2
Okay.
we left out.
And finally, Team 4, a taco truck on every corner. Now that's a platform I can get behind.
We got 10. We actually had 12, but I threw 2 out and they were right too.
Wow.
Good job.
Amazing.
Who was the
Yeah,
ringer for
ones
your
we threw out,
category?
we had backwards.
That is crazy.
What'd you say, Avi?
Who was the ringer for that category for Peggy's team?
For all the new songs, and by new I mean 79, no, 84 on, that was Faith. And then it was a definite team effort for the earlier ones. We batted a few of those around. But
Peggy and Janine run it in.
we all, the old girls got.
We had some old people on our team.
We remember when
we
the
had
Beatles
we
came
had
out.
diversity, equity, and inclusion. See what happens when DEI is allowed to flourish.
How would Janine have any of these answers? She didn't have electricity at that time.
That's where DEI comes in.
Yes.
We had
You
a
know,
radio in the milk truck.
Got a little transistor radio.
And Gerald, where this comes from is, Janine, what did you not have as a child? What category is
television?
Television.
I didn't
Gerald,
have a television.
no television. So that's where the joke is coming
And
from.
actually no radio either. There wasn't, I mean, you couldn't get radio reception.
But
up
in the
where we
car,
were
you had the
at.
car radio.
You poor deprived child.
You
In the
you
milk
had
truck.
ham radio and AM.
I bet you did better things
I guess
than
I
AM
Tom.
radio in the milk truck.
I guess I am old enough to remember when Dad broke down and finally brought a TV into the house for the first time.
We had a phonograph.
Oh my
Did you have vaccines?
Wow.
Yes.
Hey,
so,
Janine.
so you're woke. You're woke as fuck.
Janine, did you have to
Yep.
take turns winding it up? The
Yeah,
phonograph?
the phonograph. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Stop it.
Now,
All
now
right,
Janine,
enough picking on
Janine, I had
Janine.
to get up and turn the dial on the TV a couple times. In my
Oh yeah, I had to do
Okay.
that.
Janine had
Yeah.
she had all these little animal pets, and they just put them on a little treadmill thing. And that
Yeah, we
kept
didn't
them.
have to crank anything, not even the ice cream maker. You just
Wow.
tied it to the cow.
Mono, are you ready for round 2?
Yes, I
Oh my
am.
goodness.
All right. What is your category, sir?
Okay, the category is, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Trios. I was thought of calling it threesomes, but I thought with this crowd there.
That was a wise choice, Mono.
that was.
Okay.
Good call on the name.
Okay, so here is what you have to do.
Okay.
You have to provide the names of, I'm asking for the names of 3 people. You have to provide the names of all 3 people. Some of these people have just one name, like Abraham in the Bible, but others have 2, like say Chuck Berry. When they have 2, I want both names for each member of the trio.
Oh, thank God Rob's not here.
I know. I was
I was
thinking the
about
same
to say
thing.
the same thing, Carl.
Rob is here.
Rob is here.
Rob joined us.
Oh,
Oh,
there is
don't tell
Rob.
him the rules yet.
We're in trouble.
Why can't you have 3 answers?
The rule is, this is for Gerald as well. So in general, Susan's not here. It's only one answer is required for the point.
Well, here it's one answer, but one answer consists of 3 names.
There you go.
That should be
There
3
you go.
questions, is what
So
Rob
I'm
would
going to
say.
ask all the provinces in Canada, and you have to get them all right to get 1 point.
Yeah.
Right. So
could
this
work.
is different because there are 3 people, but they all share a name, and you have to get all the parts of the name.
They share a group name, but I mean, group identity, but they don't share a name.
Like Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Shh, you might be giving it away.
Yeah.
Here's the first
That is
one.
obvious. It's going to be harder than that.
All right.
All right. Well, proceed.
Okay. The original Bee Gees.
Oh, jeez. I definitely don't know that one.
The second one is Noah's 3 sons. The third one.
Isn't that My 3 Sons?
The third one is the 3 Musketeers.
Oh. See if I can.
Okay, the fourth one are the most common names assigned in Western Christianity to the 3 wise men, also known as the Magi.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oops, sorry, I didn't.
I'll just turn off.
The fifth one is King Lear's 3 daughters. And the sixth one, according to the book of Daniel, the 3 people who were thrown into a fiery furnace by Nebuchadnezzar II, the king of Babylon, for refusing to bow to the king's image, but are saved from harm by God. This one should be easy. The Supremes. Should be another easy one here.
But I thought there were 9 Supremes.
The 3 named children in the Bible of Adam and Eve. The 3 Bronte sisters who are writers and poets. And another musical one. The 3 tenors. Any questions?
Can we get 30 points if we get them all?
No.
It ain't gonna happen anyway. I might have 2.
Really?
These answers.
Really? I thought this would be easier than last time when I did it.
They're really hard.
Yeah.
Really?
We get a bonus if we know the 3 Stooges.
Yeah. Now you're talking.
How about if we know the 3 people in Peter, Paul,
On
and
our
Mary?
team.
Okay.
I mean, we are an atheist skeptical group. People know the Bible pretty well, skeptics. I would think that the biblical questions would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so skeptical I never read it.
Rob left you so angry.
No, Rob.
Oh, Rob
I can't
left.
assign you to a room if you leave.
Rob left. Why did he leave?
Okay. Mano, are you able to open a? Oh, did I assign you powers?
And
Or do you need
I
me to
don't
open
think-
breakout rooms?
Well, I have host tools. I have the icon host tools.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you click breakout rooms and then you click open all rooms.
Okay, host. Under the host tools, you said.
Yep.
Enable.
If you don't, yeah, under breakout rooms, Do you see the breakout rooms? You may have to click on the more with 3 dots.
Oh, I see.
If you don't see breakout rooms, then you click on breakout rooms and then
I got breakout.
open all rooms.
Okay, got it. Go to your rooms, folks.
Join.
Join.
Is Rob coming back? I don't see Rob. I will join room 2.
Boy, these were super easy. Woo! We're gonna like get a high score. We're not.
We're not getting your audio.
Albert, Simon, and Theodore were not an answer. I hope you remember that.
Ben, I forgot Paul's advice and didn't go back to my.
That's fine. I can reassign you when we open the
Hi,
breakout.
welcome, Brandy.
And Mano, just as a tip,
Hello.
when you still have powers, you can always reassign yourself to the right room.
Yeah, you're a co-host, so you can.
They're
reassign
making you
yourself.
feel bad, Mono.
Yeah.
Don't internalize it. Don't internalize Peggy will torture.
I know that
reassign
because
him
I've
now.
done it a million times.
I just reassign you, Mama.
I will say, even though I'm normally a person who prefers one answer per question, I found this a perfectly fair and acceptable 3 answer.
Yeah, because they're known, because they're all known as trios.
Yeah.
I get,
Right.
yeah, you're right.
Is it
You almost
because
know their
Rob
names
did
in
not
one
come
long
back,
word.
Carl? Is it because Rob did not come back?
Yeah.
I think he might have been traveling. Did you see? He said it was a picture and it said
Yeah.
me,
Well,
and
he
it
said
was
in
It's
the
okay.
one group chat we have, like he had a relatively bad connection, and then he felt like the 3 answer thing was enough to just convince him to not bother trying.
Yeah, I miss Rob when he's not here.
Okay, so you want the answers?
Yes.
Yes.
I am ready for answers.
So there were a
No.
lot of very imaginative spellings, but
Well,
the spelling is not important if you're close to
That's it.
don't worry about the spelling, as long as you're identifiably close to the real answer. The first one, the original Bee Gees are Barry, Robin, and Maurice.
Okay.
Oh.
Dang it.
And
hey.
people thought of Andy Gibb, but he was not the Bee Gees. He was a solo artist.
Don't forget to put this in the chat.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Yep, he's got it. Good man.
Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Yay, Gerald.
Hey.
I take it we don't have to get the order the same as.
No, the order doesn't matter. Neither is the spelling.
Okay, good.
Close enough is fine.
Because we did.
Because the spelling was all over the place in many cases.
Oh, it certainly was with us.
Yeah.
All right. The third one, 3 musketeers, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis.
Woohoo!
Interesting thing about the 3 musketeers, D'Artagnan is the star of the book, really, but he's not a musketeer. He only becomes a musketeer at the end of the book. He's invited to join the musketeers, though he's really the main guy. Another interesting bit of trivia in the 3 musketeers, they don't carry muskets around.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
It's always blown my mind.
What? That's terrible.
I've always wondered why they were called the Three Musketeers when they didn't have muskets.
Yeah, the muskets were really a wartime instrument, not used for street fighting and things like that.
Yeah.
It does appear briefly towards the end of the book where they are fighting a war with the Huguenots or whatever they are, and muskets appear briefly, but at that time they were only used mostly on the battle. It was a clumsy, cumbersome weapon at that time, and not.
I think I heard something about it being just kind of dangerous to use, much dangerous for the person who was shooting it, not just for the person who was aiming at it. So being
Probably
a
for the-
musketeer indicated you were kind of reckless.
Probably for the person who was loading it, it would be dangerous.
Yeah, back then we had to
Yes.
do the ramrod and everything, and
In the film, go ahead.
Ben,
Does
I just
anybody
told-
know Tyson?
Yeah, unknown person.
Anybody know a Tyson?
I
Pause. Why don't we pause a minute while you
Maybe Neil deGrasse.
Hey,
maybe.
I do know.
He's been invited.
Ben, why don't we let
Don't
you?
let Neil deGrasse Tyson in, he'll kick our asses.
Why don't we let you kind of talk to him before we continue?
All right, we can do that.
Be just ready to kick him out if he's inappropriate.
While they're talking, another bit of, have you seen the film The Three Musketeers? There were lots of films, but there's one with
Charlton Heston,
Charlton Heston and a whole group of stars. And
Yeah.
there's one scene where this guy is trying, the Cardinal Rochefort comes and is threatening to arrest him, and he takes his pistol from under, or gun from under his bed, and tries to load it, and it takes him about 2 or 3 minutes while the Cardinal is just standing there watching him try to load his pistol, and then he finally just takes it away from him, because that's what a musket was.
Wow. right, I'm gonna admit Tyson, and we'll see if we see how he's doing.
All right, shall I?
No, no, it's
Yeah, hold on a
verbal.
minute.
Okay.
Welcome, Tyson. Can you hear me? Still on mute.
Hello.
Hello, Tyson.
Yeah.
How did you come about this trivia game?
I come into Facebook.
Okay. Where on Facebook?
Yeah.
Bye, Tyson.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much like the previous one. So
Tyson gets knocked out.
No,
we're having quite a
he
bit
filtered himself.
more.
He left. He left.
Yeah, I removed him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
removed him right away.
It went pretty much exactly how the previous one went, and I spent more time with him, and it went nowhere. And
Oh, okay.
you know,
No, I agree
I
with
wasn't
you.
going to
I
waste
agree
time.
with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
Mano.
back to Mano.
So number 4, the most common names assigned to the three wise men are Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar. Now, these names first appear in an 8th century manuscript. They're nowhere in the Bible. Okay, it's really part of Western tradition as opposed to biblical.
You found me out, Kyle. I don't know.
Are you sure they're not Curly, Larry, and Moe?
Yeah.
No.
Not gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
I don't name my statues Larry, Curly, and Moe.
King Lear's three daughters are Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia.
Oh, I thought they were Petra, Paula, and Mary.
I thought you were gonna say gonorrhea was gonorrhea.
What was number 4 again? Sorry, I missed
Number
it.
4.
Alvin, Theodore, and Simon.
It was
No.
Balthazar, Casper, and Melchior. So
Oh,
Melchior.
okay.
Melchior, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Maltha. Okay, we got that. We didn't get that.
We got it wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
according to the book of Daniel, the 3 people sent into the furnace were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Are
Now,
you sure they weren't Jerry, George, and Cosmo?
well, they had other names actually. These were their Babylonian names assigned to them. Their Hebrew names are Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. If you know those, you are a real trivia god.
Yeah.
What if you do 1 out of the 3 of those?
You get no
Shadrach,
points.
Meshach, and Abednego is fine.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Hey, Mono, if there are 3 answers in which we got 1 name, can we put them together for 1 point?
No, Karen, you cannot.
Darn.
We're trying to game the system, Karen.
Damn.
That was the one I knew.
Oh, well done.
That was
Excellent.
Because there was some little song we sang in Sunday school about.
Oh my God. I think
Yeah, do you remember the trauma?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Long time ago.
Did somebody else sing that in Sunday school?
Yeah.
Yes. They
Protestants are weird.
If you want to
They
remember
continue to
something.
traumatize us as we got older.
Number 7, please, Mano. Thank you.
Supremes, Diana Ross, Florence Ballard, and Mary Wilson.
Oh, I thought it was Diana Ross, Diana Ross, and Diana Riz.
Will you accept their first names only?
No, he said both names.
That is not fair. In the spirit of Rob, that is not fair.
Life is not fair, Faith. You're young.
I
You
know.
have lots to learn.
I'm allowed to gnash my teeth.
Okay.
Because you still have them.
And I can afford insurance.
Cain, Abel, and
Seth.
I
I have heard that. I completely forgot. I figured it had to be female because, this story.
Nobody acknowledges Lilith, Karen. Nobody acknowledges Lilith.
Gerald brought up Lilith.
It's interesting.
This whole thing's very weird if Eve's the only female on the planet.
No, the Bible says there were a lot of children. The Bible says there were a lot of children, but these are the only names.
Yeah.
Where does
Nobody
Seth come
acknowledges
in?
the dry.
Seth, although he's hardly known, it's through him that the genealogy proceeds all the way down to Noah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Father,
Now, the thing I heard about Lilith was the two versions of Genesis. There's one that just says man and woman he created them, and then that woman was Lilith, but then the second version of Genesis, you get Eve from the rib, and
not really a version of
Lilith,
Genesis.
yeah.
Per se.
So some people retcon that as Lilith was kicked out for being insufficiently deferential.
Yeah.
It's also unfortunate.
Yeah. Number 9.
The 3 Bronte sisters were Charlotte, Emily, and Anne.
Did we guess right?
Yeah,
right.
He
Yeah.
said, let's
That's
just put like
awesome.
Mary or Joan or Anne or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Bronte family is rather tragic. The mother, Maria, died of cancer at age 38 when the oldest of her 6 children was just 7. She popped out 6 children and died of cancer almost immediately afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
Charlotte, who's the author of Jane Eyre, Villette, and 2 other novels, died at age 38, less than a year after her marriage. Emily, who's the author of Wuthering Heights, died at the age of 30. And Anne, author of Agnes Grey and the Tenet of Wildfell Hall, died at age 29. 2 other sisters, Maria and Elizabeth, both died of tuberculosis within a period of 2 months of each other at the age of 10 and 11.
And there was a brother that died young too.
Yeah, brother, he didn't die that's young. Brother Branwell died at age 31 due to alcohol and drugs.
Oh, the poor father to
You're making me feel inadequate at 41 that I didn't write a novel when I'm still alive.
Branwell, Emily, and Anne all died within a period of 8 months. And all 3 published Bronte sisters published under male pseudonyms because at that time, women were not getting published. And they all used the same last name, Bell. They were under the pseudonyms Currer, Ellis, and Acton Bell. And the father was the only one who lived to a ripe old age of 84. He outlived all the children and the wife. It was
Wow.
It's all a very, very sad, tragic family.
Crazy.
Anyway, on that down note, let's start with back to
Yeah.
The 3 tenors are Jose Carreras, Luciano Pavarotti, and Placido Domingo.
We got 2 of those.
I'd like to
couldn't
share.
remember that other guy.
That forgotten
That's
tenor.
the joke. That's the joke. I have a
You're
thing I'd
thinking
like
of
to.
the blind one, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Bocelli.
Charles.
Yeah, Botticelli. Thank you.
No, Bocelli.
Bocelli.
Andrea Bocelli.
Mano,
Andreas Bocelli.
Yeah.
Mano, I'd like to say something about Luciano Pavarotti.
Yeah.
So I was a concierge very near you at the Hyatt Regency Monterey for many years. And when Pavarotti came to the area, I forget if he was a tourist or if he was performing somewhere, I forget what it was. But his team came in a couple of days before and they had to modify the room. He wanted a ground floor room and they came in and they modified the bed. What do you call what the bed sits on?
The frame.
The frame.
Yeah, the frame. They modified it. There were these big wooden, things that the beds were on in the hotel rooms. They modified it to raise it. I believe it was 2 inches. And this was required wherever Pavarotti went, that the top of the mattress had to be so many inches from the floor. And they came in and they modified, and then they had to take it out like the next day, the day after, and we couldn't rent the room for a while because of stuff. But they paid for all of it and they provided everything. But I don't know what that means, but it had to be raised 2 inches.
Hey, so here's the Pavarotti story. When I was at school, I played with I guess it was the Philadelphia Opera or whatever, and we did La Boheme with a young Pavarotti, and they had an open. It was only going to be one performance, sold out like months before, and they were going to. They had an open dress rehearsal, so I invited a whole bunch of my friends, come on down, see this rehearsal. after the first, there's 3 acts. After the first act, the manager comes out and makes an announcement. Evidently, nobody told Pavarotti that it was an open dress rehearsal. And he did not want the audience there because he wanted them to only hear him at his best, to please come back to this the next night for the performance that had been sold out for 6 months. And so they basically threw everybody out. Well, he's a dick.
Yeah.
And how did they fit everybody in?
They didn't. If people came to the dress rehearsal because they couldn't get tickets to the the actual performance.
Well, the thing I thought weird about all this money and time and days of work, and maybe you guys will think of something I can't, but I thought, why go to all that expense to make the wooden base higher? Why not just put more stuff on top? Or stick something under the mattress? Why all this fuss? It just seems so ridiculous to me.
Well, and you look at the guy; he must have made a lot of demands and a lot of to get a lot of M&Ms and stuff in his room.
All right, time for scores.
Stop ruining my childhood.
It's getting late.
Okay.
It's not at all. It's only 8. We're ahead of schedule.
It's 9 where I'm at.
It's 11 where I'm at.
Early.
All right, okay, enough times. Let's talk the actual scores, please. Thank you. Okay, team 1 good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself.
We got 7.
Okay, another 7. Okay.
Another 7, yeah.
Team 2, Trump tariffs create taco traders.
We got 4.
Oh, 4. Okay. Team 3, Bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7 no Trumps.
We got 9.
Wow. 9. Okay.
No, they said they got nothing.
Make sure to add Brandy to that now.
Oh yeah,
I will. Thank you for the reminder. Team 4, a taco truck on every corner.
We got 9.
9.
Mano, they both said they got nothing.
Well done,
We're
Mano.
Going into the break with a tie.
Oh, that's okay. I'll kill my team.
Yeah. All right.
I trashed my team.
So Gerald, you're off screen for whatever reasons you have. If you want to turn on the video for a minute, you don't have to. We take a group photo and then it gets posted on Facebook, but you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that's totally up to you.
He doesn't have a webcam.
Oh. Yeah, my computer go crashy when I try to turn on the webcam. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Well, that's okay. We won't disparage you for not having it. All right. Is everybody ready?
A kitty.
3.
Oh
2,
yeah, a few people have cats.
Okay.
I guess we got to sing happy birthday.
All right, I have that. We also need some people for the next game. I currently have Rob, and that is it. I just have a Rob. Do we have any volunteers for a round next week?
Ben, I can't do next week, but I could do the following week.
All right, I will pencil you in. Thank you, Peggy.
And I heard a request for a birthday. Happy birthday as well.
Yeah, Avi's birthday was earlier this week.
It was yesterday.
Great.
Yes.
Great. So people stay close if you want to sing.
I don't want any of us.
Hold on, didn't Brandy have a birthday recently?
I love the little leaf you've got.
Can we sing happy birthday to Brandy?
I believe we can.
Okay. Where did they go?
They've gone. They've
Brandy
disappeared.
left. Okay. Oh yeah.
There they are.
There they are.
Brandy cannot leave.
If you sing happy birthday to me, you also have to sing it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Kyle's birthday.
Oh, we get a double. We
Triple.
get a double toilet
Yeah,
trouble.
we got it all.
Let's see. It was the,
All right.
the
Who's
three
got
thing,
the little
three thing.
Wow.
The little tone.
Are we ready?
Good enough.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday
Happy birthday.
Avi's Brandy and Avi.
And Brandy. Birthday to all of you. A wonderful trio.
And many more.
Wait. Who's the third one? Who's the third one?
Avi, Kyle, Brandy.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle too. Oh, that's okay. So we got to do it again because I didn't sing to Kyle.
Oh, no, we're not.
Sing to Kyle in your head. Sing to Kyle in your head.
Oh,
yeah, once was it up?
Break, everybody. 5 minutes.
Okay.
So should we go 10? 10 or
Actually
5?
came
We
from
can
my
go. We can go
Let's go
however.
5.
too.
5
All right,
minute
5
break.
it is. Okay.
Boy, he's a good
5-minute break, everybody.
He's a good boy. I'm sorry, Thomas.
Oh, I gotta turn off my audio.
The Gata is traumatized.
Why?
Just people.
You got manhandled today. It's okay.
What, even Zoom people freaks him out?
No, it's just he's just used to sleeping a lot. So and his sister is somewhere around here. We have 2. A ginger and a calico.
I got a tortoiseshell and a seal point.
Ooh, what does the other one look like?
Well, one's like just a pretty typical looking little cat, but the bigger one is almost kind of Siamese looking with blue eyes.
Ooh.
But the other one's got all the personality. Sorry, Jasper, but it's true. You know it's true.
Is it the other one a girl?
Nope,
Oh,
they're both boys.
okay.
Because I've heard, I don't know if this is really true or if it's true to a big enough extent to worry about, but that the male cats tend to be more sociable with each other.
Maybe. I think it just depends on the cat's temperament.
Probably, yeah, they're very different.
Because I don't know if you know about ginger cats. They share one brain cell.
Yeah, I used to have a ginger cat.
Yeah.
He was a little sweetie.
I'm talking bad about you, Bubby. I know. Okay. No, they follow me everywhere. They actually bonded in the shelter.
Oh, yeah.
I can't go to the bathroom without an audience.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me anymore.
It doesn't bother me anymore either. They take care of me. Yes, you do. You take care of me.
I make sure I don't sleep in over my morning meetings because as soon as the sun's up, they're like,
mine are the opposite, where it's at 4 o'clock. Once they start to realize the sun is going sort of down, they want to be fed. Yes.
Well, I think they just want me to get up. Like half the time there's actually food in their bowl. And I think they want food, but they just are saying, good morning.
Mine want to go outside. We have fenced in our backyard with a garden, and they love to go up. The ginger one, Ozzy, loves to go and eat grass and sunbathe. Jenny, however, wants to hunt everything that is outside because she can smell the bunny rabbits and the deer. Yes, your sister can. Yes, we'll go out in the garden tomorrow.
I was the one that invited Gerald to the trivia group, so I'm glad he came.
Are you from Alberta, Gerald?
I'm from Calgary.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He is part of my group here.
As is Jim.
As is Jim yes.
I don't see anyone else I recognize, but
and you won't either.
No?
The only other person that you would recognize is Adrian.
What about Kurt? I mean, he was the one who sent you the link, right?
Kurt, no. Kurt's not on this. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
We had Adrian here, and she left on Monday morning.
Kurt was the one that sent me the link for our group for the coffee meetup.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that that's the only thing that I'm involved with our group is the coffee thing. So you're welcome to join us for the coffee thing. It's on Monday, June 9th.
Monday, June 9th. In the evening?
No, it's during the day. It's 1 till 3.
Well,
if
I got
you're not at work or anything.
You mean
I got
Friday?
my job.
Yeah, Monday, June 9th.
It's Monday, June 9th.
I have
Anyone
jury
else is anyone else is welcome to join us June 9th as well for the coffee thing. I can send you the I can't send you, I don't think I can send you the link, but I can send you the invite, I think, or Gerald can anyways. He's more up on it than I am.
I think it's all on LinkedIn, isn't it?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
No. Why would it be on LinkedIn? I don't know. Unless maybe Elio put it on there or something, but
I thought all that stuff was done via LinkedIn. It's just such a, I mean, I get that they are finally asking people to pay for that convenience, but it is very convenient.
no, that's not on LinkedIn. That's on Meetup.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they
Meetup.
want
Did I
people
say LinkedIn?
You did.
I'm sorry. I was thinking Meetup.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's on Meetup and they want people to pay for Meetup, but the thing of it is Meetup is very expensive.
Everything is very expensive.
It is, especially for us. It's like I think it's like $12 a week or something like that. Maybe not that
Wow, that
expensive.
is a lot.
That's a lot of
But
money.
it's a lot.
$12 Canadian?
Yeah.
It's got to be 12 a month, right?
No.
12
Really?
Very expensive.
Yikes.
I don't think it's $12, but it's
So that's like $600 a year.
yeah, it's really expensive on Meetup. So that's why I don't understand when they say it's $25 a month and then you get a Meetup account, but I don't think it's a Meetup account. It's something else.
That's like $32 a month.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure if everybody's back yet. I see some cameras are still off.
Yeah, come on, people. We said 5 minutes.
Well,
That was never
sometimes it
5 minutes
takes
just
I'm
now.
totally
need a little bit
kidding.
longer.
I'm
It's
totally
okay.
I am kidding.
I've been by myself
You
for
can have
the
to get off my
last
lap,
48 hours in my house.
I don't know about anybody else, but I got some candy bars during the break. So
What
Is
candy?
one of them
I
a
am
Three
energized.
Musketeer?
No, it was a variety pack. So it was M&M's, Twix, Snickers, and Almond Joy.
Sam's
Your kids
They're
Club,
like
know
the
about
little
this?
mini ones.
Sam's Club, Costco, or BJ's. Where did you get it from?
Oh, like Walmart.
Gerald-
I don't have any Costco's near me.
Almond Joy is the best.
Almond Joy is
Almond Joy
awesome.
is good.
If only they made
kinda like
almond joy
Almond
with
Joy.
dark chocolate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree, Carl.
You got to pick between whether you want an almond or whether you want dark chocolate.
How dare they?
I know. How dare they?
Three Musketeers all the way.
All right.
Well, that's
We
too
are
much
back.
I could eat the
So,
Athos out of a Three Musketeers.
Kyle, do you have anything for us?
Ooh, I got something new on Data Skeptic that slips my mind, so somebody else go.
Okay. Anyone?
I would like to say from Rob, I would just like to say Rob is on vacation. Whomever mentioned that about a connection and everything, he is on vacation.
Yeah.
So
Bobby, you have something?
Yeah, so we're going to be getting the website up soon for the Chicago Skeptic Camp, which will be on July 27th.
Cool.
We have a slight change in what one of the speakers is talking about, or rather, how they're talking about it. And Glenn Branch had a really great idea. Instead of just giving a talk about the Scopes monkey trial, he decided he's going to do a trivia game about the Scopes monkey trial.
Oh, nice.
And I believe he'll be even bringing a prize. So that's going to be fun.
We like prizes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, you should all come. I will, once we have the website, we'll post it, and soon after that I'll probably be putting together Kyle, the Eventbrite, because I know you're busy.
That's
So
27th Sunday.
27th of July. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Can I?
So would the prize be a monkey?
Yes, we were shipping a monkey in from Africa. We wanted to. It took a lot of detail, a lot of work, but we're got it to happen.
Can I put in a shameless plug?
Sure. What's up,
That's what
Mano?
it's for.
I wrote a book called God versus Darwin, which traced the evolution of the conflict between evolution and creationism, starting from the Scopes monkey trial all the way up to the Dover trial. It looked at the
wow.
religious,
Wow.
educational, and political things. So for those who might be interested,
Yeah.
and
Mano, can you put that in the chat for us? The book title?
yeah, and
Thank
sure,
you, sir.
one of the interesting things about the Scopes monkey trial is it was really a comedy, and it was really the whole business was nowhere close. I mean, the movie Inherit the Wind was dramatic. It's a great movie, but it was nowhere close to what really happened. What really happened was more like a farce than a drama. But it's a very interesting history, and I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you. Kyle, did you have come up with your
I
the
did.
Data Skeptic? All right.
Yeah. On the latest Data Skeptic, I talked to a researcher who looks at knowledge graphs, which are the way you kind of store information about things that relate to other things, kind of like a social network, along with some of the more modern large language model techniques. So that's this week on Data Skeptic.
All right. Thank you, Kyle. Does anybody else have anything that we need to bring up? All right. Well, I think we're ready for round 3. Karl, are you ready?
Wait, I think I do. Anybody want to join us for a coffee meetup for us folk up here in Calgary?
I would love to, but I can't get there.
No, it's online. It's online.
Okay. You're not flying us there?
Virtual coffee?
No,
Vincent?
It's virtual.
Okay.
So the next one is June 9th.
If you have a link, Vincent, and you want to put it in the chat, that'll be great.
Yeah.
That'll help us.
I will try.
Okay.
What time, Vincent? What time zone and time?
Mountain time 1, 2, 3.
2 hours?
Yeah, it's just 2 hours.
Just.
Yes.
2 hour coffee?
2 hour coffee. Yeah.
They're very big coffees, Karen.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's a link, I'll try and make it. I won't be there 2 hours. I'll come for like half an hour.
Oh no, that's fine. Whenever you wish.
Yeah.
Now I have to remember where is it?
For the people who can actually get to Calgary this weekend, the RMA has a table at the Lilac Festival, but that's going to be a little tricky for anybody who isn't in Calgary already.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't announce it.
Okay, Karl, are you ready? Round 3.
I am
What
ready.
is your round?
All
What
right.
is your category?
My category is failed iconic brands and companies.
Oh, very cool.
And well, we'll see if we can people say nothing, and I won't bother muting.
Nothing.
So normally after I write around, I'll go back and review it numerous times and tweak the questions if I think they're too hard or too easy. But I have not tweaked, so if any of these are too hard, it's because I didn't take time to make them easier. Number 1. This company invented the first handheld digital camera and was initially a very strong player in the digital camera market, but strong competition from Asian manufacturers and a sharp decline in their non-digital photographic products, among other factors, would lead to the downfall and bankruptcy of this once dominant, iconic American company. Number 2. At its peak in 2004, this company employed 84,300 people worldwide and operated 9,094 stores. Since 2019 and to this day, only one store remains open, located in Bend, Oregon. In 2024, it was estimated that about 80% of the remaining store's income comes from selling merchandise rather than its most commonly associated product or service. Number 3. This retailer was once dominant in its specialty category in the US. The rise of mass merchants like Walmart and online retailers such as Amazon cost this company its share of its market category. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2017 and 2018, closing all of its stores in the US, UK, and Australia, with the last US stores closing in 2021. The brand mostly exists now as a store within a store at 451 Macy's locations. Number 4. This airline was the principal and largest international air carrier in the United States for much of the 20th century. The first airline to fly worldwide, it pioneered innovations such as jumbo jets and computerized reservation systems, and introduced the first American jetliner in 1958. Beginning in the mid-70s, it began facing a series of challenges, both internal and external, along with rising competition from the deregulation of the airline industry in 78. It eventually declared bankruptcy and ceased operations in 1991. At that time, the airline's trademark was the second most recognized worldwide, and its loss was felt among travelers and many Americans as signifying the end of the golden age of air travel. Number 5. This company was founded in 1937 by Edwin H. Land to exploit his new special polymer optical filter. The company created the first version of its most well-known product in 1948. It was an instant success. In the 1980s, it tried to reinvent itself without Land at its helm by shifting to other markets, and in 1984, it ended the electronic video market with its own line of blank videotapes. The company declared bankruptcy in 2001. Its brand and assets were sold off. With the current retro trend, the brand and its most well-known product has made a bit of a niche comeback, but the glory days are long gone. Number 6. This retailer was once a staple of many American shopping malls. It offered a plethora of interesting, overpriced products that nobody really needed, such as cutting-edge, high-end, futuristic gadgets, electronics, massage chairs, and air purifiers that Consumer Reports magazine said produced unsafe amounts of ozone. All right, number 7. This once ubiquitous department store retailer is another victim of failing to adapt and compete with newer mass merchants and online retailers. At its peak, it had thousands of retail stores. It may have had a chance of surviving, but hedge fund manager Eddie Lambert took it over and ran it into the ground. There are 2 different correct answers that you may give to this round. I only require one of those 2 answers. 8. This electronics retailer was founded in 1949 by Samuel Wurtzel as the Wards Company. It was outcompeted by its major competitor, and it made a series of bad decisions, including introducing a new DVD alternative home video rental format known as DivX, which lost the company $114 million. Number 9. For over a century, this was a spectacle that entertained millions. However, as societal views on animal rights shifted and more diverse forms of entertainment became available, it struggled to remain relevant. The company's failure to innovate its performances and move away from animal acts resulted in declining ticket sales and protests. In 2023, after a 6-year hiatus, it relaunched an animal-free version. A relaunched animal-free version returned, but it remains to be seen how successful this new iteration will be. As of this date, there are no shows currently scheduled on their website. And finally, number 10. Oh, that's actually the whole question is too long. It's a very verbose question.
Wow.
Ooh.
These are like Rob's early questions.
Yeah.
All right. So, founded in 1879, this was a retail company and one of the pioneers of the five and dime store. It was among the most successful American and international five and dime businesses, setting trends and creating the modern retail model that stores follow worldwide today. When I was a kid in the late 70s and early 80s, this was my favorite store to go to. They had toys, pets, electronics, a video game section including an Atari 2600 display kiosk loaded with over 40 playable games, and a lunch counter. In 1997, the company closed all of its remaining U.S. department store locations and renamed itself to Venator to focus on its other holdings. Historical note. On February 1st, 1960, 4 black students sat down at a segregated lunch counter in a Greensboro, North Carolina store. They were refused service, touching off 6 months of sit-ins and economic boycotts that became a landmark event in the civil rights movement. In 1993, an 8-foot section of the lunch counter from that store was moved to the Smithsonian Institution.
And I'm assuming this particular store was part of this chain and not just a random thing.
Yep.
Correct.
Thank you, Carl, because you just gave me the answer because I've been to that place in Greensboro.
Yeah, originally, I didn't have that last part on the question. That's a later ad. Okay, here we go.
Very nice, Carl. All right.
So we'll apologize to you, Deborah, when we're wrong when we just changed that last second.
My group
Well,
just made me
I thought of
use
both of them, so you don't need to apologize.
Carl, can you just wait and I'll do one small change on a question.
Okay.
I'll be
We
very,
know,
very
we know what it is. They're not looking at it, Vincent.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
I can't see it,
See my
Vincent.
screen, you cannot.
I can see it reflecting off your eyeballs.
Oh, I doubt that.
You got a high resolution camera there.
We're zooming in. We see you Googling things over there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no, I wouldn't do that.
Thank
No,
you,
there's a
Carl. It was
UFO
a
behind
good
you. It's
degree of
reflecting off
hard.
the UFO.
It was. I
Carl,
liked it.
Carl,
Ready?
it was a good degree of hard.
Yes.
Well, we'll
it was
see if
good.
it was.
Yeah.
All
And it
right.
was
All
fun
right.
for the old people too.
I'm finished. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Oh, where?
Here we go. Number 1. I will accept just Kodak, but Eastman Kodak.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 2. Blockbuster Video. I will,
Yay,
of course, accept just
Yay,
Blockbuster.
Janine.
I was hoping Janine would know this one. Number 3. Toys backwards are up. I will also accept toys forwards are
Good
up.
job, Randy.
Good job, Faith, for coughing that one up.
Number 4. Pan
Oh, I
American
All
took
right.
Airways.
people out
I
of
will
it.
accept, of course, Pan Am or Pan American.
Yeah.
I dragged our team down.
Number
Shoot.
5. Polaroid.
Yeah.
Number 6. Sharper Image.
I thought it was the sharper image for some reason. Whatever.
It's both.
The
Both.
Getty.
Number 7. Both Sears and Kmart.
Oh, Kmart.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Kmart went through bankruptcy. Eddie Lambert bought it in bankruptcy. And when it came out of bankruptcy, it no longer had any debt. So Eddie Lambert bought Sears and folded it into a holding corporation and ran them both into the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Was he doing that on purpose?
Genius.
Good job,
no, just
buddy.
because he's a bit of a libertarian idiot.
Okay.
That's what I said.
It's called
post
private
a link.
equity, Avi. Private equity does shit to everything.
Yeah.
I will post a real, if you feel like reading a somewhat lengthy article about it, I'll be posting a link to an interesting article.
Oh, yeah. That'd be interesting.
8 is
Oh,
Circuit
good.
City.
I'm glad we changed.
Oh,
Oh.
change it. Sorry, team.
So close. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, Divx was the key there.
Yep.
Give it away.
That's why I threw that in.
Yeah. Thank you, Carl.
Number 9, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
And do you have to get it all? Please say you have to get it all.
I did.
Well, I already told one team that as long as you get a keyword, so I'll accept either Ringling Brothers or Barnum and Bailey or Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey.
Thank you. That's very gracious.
But you get bragging
very
rights.
nice
if you knew
of
the
you,
whole,
Carl.
You get bragging rights if you knew the whole correct name.
We knew the
and
whole
finally,
name.
10, Woolworth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Then there's a related thing going on in Canada. A very old company has just gone under. Hudson's Bay Company, which started
Oh,
in
no.
1670-ish.
Yeah, it was like
no, way
basically
that's got to go back to like the 50s or something. Hudson's Bay, it's been around forever.
It started in 1600 and something.
Oh, 1600, yeah.
Yeah. Those great blankets.
Did it really go under?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's get some scores.
Yeah.
Trump tariffs create taco traders.
I think we had 10.
Oh my God.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. One good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself.
You're not going to believe this, but we got 7.
Oh, and now we're tied.
If you
Oh.
guys can pull through and get 7 in the bonus, you'll be doing great. Jackpot.
Jackpot, right? That's the jackpot.
Jackpot. Yep. Bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7, no Trump.
That's a 10 for us.
We
Yeah.
got 10, yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, I was keeping score. Sorry. Okay. A taco truck on every corner.
9.
Oh, 9.
All right.
Woohoo.
It's a game now.
Yeah,
I
it
got
is.
a tough
We're getting there.
category, so
Ooh, we're
Oh,
tied for
boy.
last place. I love it.
We're tied for third place.
It's too bad Richard's not here. I wonder if down under they call a company going under or not.
That's
They go up.
That is a
Kyle. I
good
like it.
question. Kyle, that's awesome.
So, if anyone is interested, the questions and the PowerPoint answers are in the chat, and including the link to that interesting article about who killed
Oh, yeah,
Sears.
definitely.
Who killed Sears? Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm scared now based
All
on what you
right.
said.
Well, usually like other people take this category from me, but since I work for the Social Security Administration and they sent me this email a couple weeks ago, we're going to do the top 10 baby names of 2024. So I want the top 10 male or female baby names of 2024.
So,
Okay.
so we can mix and match. Like,
You can mix and match. If you want to say Barbara and Donatello, you can. If you want to say Donald or Vance, you can.
Oh,
I
what I
just
mean
tell
is,
you, I will just tell you none of those names are on the list.
what I mean is, it just going to be 10 names, a mixture
I
of
just
male.
want the top 10 baby names. They can be male or female.
Okay,
what
that's
you think
okay.
most American people name their offspring.
Okay.
Last. So I apologize if you have mostly Canadian people on
I was
your
going to say, this is American names too. Okay.
American names according to the Social Security Administration,
Not Canadians. Okay.
not Canadian. Mhm.
So
I got this directly from the email from our commissioner. So,
Hot off the press.
hot
Great.
off the press. I have a link. I've been holding on to it 'cause I was afraid somebody would take it from me.
Is this publicly released info yet, Faith, or
This
is
is
just
publicly
classified?
released info. I will send the link to
Okay.
the website. So
All right.
Something on the dark
how
web.
do I
bet.
send you guys to your room?
Some super secret
How
thing
is
on the
this-
dark web.
How is the scoring done?
You get a point if you get a name.
If it's in the top 10.
Are we playing with mono rules?
We are not playing
Basically-
with mono rules
Oh.
because there are only 20 options, and I'm not gonna be cruel like that.
But
Thank
does the
you.
name have to be matched to the right number?
No, just
No,
anywhere in the
no,
top 10.
No,
Anywhere.
So
Oh,
if
just
you
come
think,
up with.
I will tell you if you think Donald or Vance or I don't know Sarah. Huckabee
Aw,
Sanders or
Sarah
something
is
like
one.
that is on there. You can put that on there.
What about Khaleesi?
You can put Khaleesi on there if you think the majority of American girls were named Khaleesi last year.
What
you
about
can go with that?
What about Voldemort?
Voldemort, you can go with that. You
Okay.
can go with.
Oh,
you
just
can go
Send
with-
us to our rooms.
What about
I
what
don't
about
know-
to
I
be
don't know how to-
determined?
I don't think I have the power to send you to your room.
Okay, I can open up the breakout
Yeah.
rooms, and
Yeah.
I'm going to set.
Can you give
that,
me
hopefully.
power so I can fluctuate around?
No, denied. Your powers are denied. All right, did I not ever give you?
Fluctuate. You're gonna fluctuate around.
Yeah, you're a co-host. You're good. All right, I need to join.
The horrible thing is my team did so bad. And other people that listen to NPR did very well in this category. So, and I know I'm talking to a camera. Because the American public is horrible. Well, when I say the American public is horrible, they're just not very creative with baby names. All right. I gave a spoiler to Not Susan before you guys got back.
So
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, okay.
I loved that some people had listened to NPR and other people were like, we're just going to reuse shit we know from the last, couple categories. And other people are like, no, let's do some popular TV shows. You give the American people way too much creative liberty with names. So the top names, and it's going to go from male and female. So the top names for girls and boys are Liam and Olivia. Then it's Noah and Emma.
Oh,
Oliver and Amelia.
what?
Theodore
What?
and Charlotte.
We got
James and Mia. Henry and Sophia, but Sophia with a PH. And then we have next place, Mateo. I don't know where Mateo came from.
Mateo
and Isabella. I guess it's our Spanish names. Then we have Elijah and Evelyn. Then we have Lucas and Ava. And finally, we have William and Sophia, but with an FI.
But you don't care about.
The
I
alternate
knew-
spelling
I knew
shouldn't be in
Ava
the
was
list
in there.
like
It's the only
that.
one I
I
wanted
hope you're gonna
Ava.
paint
Put
the
them in the chat.
Yes,
Ava
thank
is on there.
you.
I know, but
AKA.
my team didn't put it
Dang
down.
it. We had Luke and not Lucas.
And
We
we
got a
we
lot of
had
them,
of
though.
Liam, but we
We got a
decided
lot
not
of
to
them.
use it.
Dang it.
Matteo, I believe, is Italian.
Emma.
We did James,
Emma.
And I
So
am
two-
posting in the chat the official SSA link that came out of the baby name.
Okay, Mia.
Too many religious names.
Too many religious names, and remember, people aren't creative.
Amelia.
They're just gonna do the popular trends.
Well,
Theodore, Charlotte, like British biblical
Oh,
names.
gee, I've got a
Yeah.
Greek niece who's named Talia.
The only
But
thing
I
is,
thought Mateo was the most interesting one out of this because I told Ramiro and Susan what the names were last week because I knew both of them weren't gonna be here, and I was like, Mateo, like of all names, Mateo is on this list.
yeah.
I'll
It
tell you,
gives me hope.
It does.
That Sophia is on there twice, and
Sophia.
Sophia means wisdom. So that gives me a little hope.
Yes.
And Mateo, don't forget, we have these millions and
Emma.
millions of illegal immigrants that are coming in.
Amelia.
So
Oh,
don't
we
leave
call them
Mateo.
undocumented immigrants. You cannot.
I'm sorry, undocumented. They're all named Mateo, so that may account for it.
That was a joke, YouTube listeners.
Yes, it was a joke.
I'll tell you a joke I told Leonard when he was here from a comedian now passed away, Dennis Wolfberg. Couple jokes. Some people like to name their children after characters from the Bible, such as my cousin Snake from the Old Testament. Other people will name their children after a relative who has passed away recently, such as my other cousin, Grandpa.
Yes. Now, and of course, this could be some misinformation because I don't know if Doge compiled this list. It came out in late April. It came out in late April when they sent us this email. So, like, it came out later than usual. So I don't know if, this could be not factual in like 30 days once they find out.
Yeah,
there's
next year
some
the list
misinformation.
will be edited by Donald Trump. It'll be Donald #1.
And it'd be Donald and Melania
And
all the way down.
Elon.
Mm-hmm.
He could be on the way out by then.
Supposedly on the way out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that.
I just know we got a 2-factor authentication email at work, and a lot of it says, "Do not report this as phishing. This is not spam. This is a legitimate email," and none of us believed it.
That's just what spam would say.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
we talked about it in an agency meeting. Is like, this has all the hallmarks, and I even had Ramiro come look at it. I was like, "Did these links look legitimate?" And he was like, "No, it doesn't." So I reported it as a phishing attempt, and then we found out from IT that it was actually legitimate.
They just don't know how to do it.
No,
That was
my
fake IT though.
yeah.
Yeah, fake ID.
I don't know. I'll get 2-factor authentication in a couple weeks. Who
They're
cares?
incompetent.
All right.
So you can
Are we ready for
actually
some
have-
scores?
Yes, we are. Let's see how much we
Score
suck.
time. Okay.
I want to see some single digits.
You might.
Single digits.
Yes, like low single digits.
You will.
Okay. One good Doge decision. Elon cuts himself.
8.
8.
Oh, we
my
have one
God.
more
my
than
Karen listened
Look
to
at that.
NPR, so
You were supposed to miss one more, so you could be all 7s. Come on, guys. Okay. Trump tears create taco traders.
1.
I said, oh, he
One.
got just one.
Wow. Well, we didn't do so that much better. A taco truck on every corner. We got a 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
congratulations.
We didn't do so good. Thanks, Faith.
It's okay.
The curse lives on. And finally, bridge is a great game because the highest bid is 7, no trumps.
2. No.
1 times 10 to the first. 10.
Yes.
Just recycle
And that
the
was
answers
just
from the last time this round existed.
Carl
wasn't it?
recycled names. Karen listened to NPR. So some of you, if you other teams had diversified yourself instead of eating tacos, maybe we would have done.
Dang it.
And I
I'd
yelled at
I'd
the
rather have
radio.
tacos.
Faith, I was yelling at the radio.
We missed the perfect score by 1 point.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
look at
I
that.
want you
Oh
to
my
live with that
gosh.
all week. All week. You
Well
just-
done.
Yep.
Well
I
done.
will
Which-
have forgotten about it by the time I get out of the shower.
Which
Yeah.
one did you guys get wrong in round 2? Do you remember?
The King Lear daughters.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
We only got 2 out of 3. We only got 2 out of 3.
Good night,
Abby. Happy
Avi.
birthday.
Good night.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Ben.
happy
Thanks,
birthday.
everybody.
Ben,
I
anybody
need-
want to do a
I need-
category?
I need
next
more
week?
categories, please.
I
Help
can,
me
I
out.
can, I can do a category next week if nobody else is.
Norman, great.
Boom.
Thank you.
All right, let me get
Gerald,
back to that.
I have to tuck Avi in. I have to tuck him
Okay,
in.
bye.
Put me down for a category.
Good night.
Kevin,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Bye, Canuck.
Kevin.
No, and I do it from an iPad. That means I can't like send people, but if you can do that, I can't.
Oh,
send
we got other people that can take care of that for you,
Okay,
though, Norman. It's
yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah,
And we
Gerald.
need the only thing we need left is a bonus for next week. Anybody feel bonusy?
Oh,
Before we
no,
go,
I
I want
can't do
to
a bonus.
congratulate Ben on bringing this running it so efficiently. Only 9 o'clock. Well done.
Woohoo, Ben.
It's
Well,
midnight.
It's midnight. Yeah.
With
Yeah.
a challenging
And
start.
that's
too.
with a late start too.
Right. Yeah.
Faith, do you think
Yeah.
Ramiro would like to do a bonus next week?
I don't know if
We're
I
gonna
wanted to commit him to anything right now.
Got it.
Come on, you got to commit him. He's not here.
I'm
You
not
say
gonna
no.
do that. He's-
And you're
have
going to
him
be nice
committed.
to him. Yeah.
Anyway,
Then you have
Good
to
night.
do it as his backup.
Good night, Jim.
Hey,
No.
Jim.
Jim.
I'm in the process of. Well, are we being recorded right now?
I can stop recording. Let me do that. Stop recording.